Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our Appium Gestures using UIAutomater2 Driver series, in this video we'll discuss how to perform scroll when element location is unknown. Okay, and using mobile:scroll command, and the strategy we are following is Android UIAutomater2 selector, and scroll direction is vertical. Okay, yeah. So before discussing, we will see a scenario here. Okay, so I'll open the emulator here. See here, I want to scroll to a particular element. Okay, but I don't know which direction it is. So I had to move to upward direction. I had to move to the downward direction. So I don't know where exactly the element located. Okay, so which direction I need to scroll. Okay, in this scenario, how I can able to scroll to a particular element and click on that one. Okay, so this is this video all about. Okay, so as I told, we are using the command called mobile:scroll. Okay, we'll see what exactly this mobile:scroll talks about. Okay, and this mobile:scroll comes under the UIAutomater2 driver. Okay, and it is only useful for Android. Okay, we'll see further what exactly the mobile:scroll command is. Okay, so here you can see by using mobile:scroll command, okay, we can scroll to the given scrollable element, okay, until an element identified by the strategy and the selector becomes visible. Okay, so what it mean by, suppose, okay, this is the scrollable element, this contain a scrollable element. Okay, based upon the strategy and selector, okay, it will scroll to the particular element based upon the strategy and selector and the selector. Okay, and that is the first one. And the second one, this function returns immediately if the destination element is already visible in the viewport. Suppose say I am checking for this peeled garlic, okay, of 100-gram pack. Suppose I want to run this command. Okay, and as you see, this particular element is already in the displayed in the mobile screen, that is in the viewport, so it will not scroll because already is visible. Okay, this is the second line. And third line, otherwise it will scroll to the very beginning of the scrollable control and try to reach the destination element by step. So what it mean by, suppose I want to scroll, I want a element called lady's finger diced. Okay, I want to scroll to the particular this element. Okay, suppose it is not in a viewport, so what it will do, okay, and I don't know where exactly it is, I had to scroll upwards or downwards. Okay, so in this case what it will do, it will scroll to the beginning, it will scroll to the beginning and then scroll to the particular element based upon the strategy and selector as we provided here. Okay, this is the way it works, and no need to worry about the scrollable direction. Automatically based upon the scrollable element, it identifies is a vertical or horizontal. Okay, and in this video we are using strategy Android UIAutomater, and scroll direction we are seeing the vertical. In our coming videos we will see the other strategies, and scrollable direction also we see into the horizontal. Okay, so coming back to our command mobile:scroll. Okay, and arguments I need to provide, so I had to provide this argument, that is the element ID. The element ID is nothing but the scrollable element. Okay, if you see this one, this is a scrollable element, this particular complete scrollable element. Okay, I need to provide the element ID, and what is second is the strategy. Okay, and this is a required argument. So it suppose the following argument, that is the accessibility ID, class name, and Android UIAutomater. So these three strategies it supports. Okay, and in this video we are seeing about the Android UIAutomater strategy and the selector. The selector we need to provide this one, the value we need to provide. So what we need to element. Okay, so I need to suppose I want B2 drives, I need to provide this text here. Okay, and the maximum scrolls also I need to specify. Otherwise the maximum scrolls will be 10 here. Default is 10. Otherwise if you want to mention more, I can add this one. Okay, make it 20 also, but it is optional argument. Okay, now coming back to our mobile. Okay, so we'll perform a scroll on this scrollable element here. Okay, so the scenarios what we're going to automate here, that is the perform scroll, just normal scroll will do. Okay, we'll open the application. Say I'll close this application. Okay, and I'll open this application. I'm using this press to home. I open this application. The first scenario we go to automate here. So I'll click on this fruits and vegetables, and then I'll do a normal scroll. Okay, based upon the element we need to scroll here. Okay, that is the one thing. And the second scenario is perform scroll when element is already in viewport. Okay, means the particular element is already displaying here. So that other case it not scroll because the element is already displayed on our viewport on our mobile screen. Okay, the third one is very important. Perform scroll when user does not know the location. That is, either he had to move upwards or downwards direction of the required element. That means, say I want a element here which I don't know where exactly it is, in upward direction or downward direction. So which way I need to scroll. So we will check that such scenario also. So these three scenarios will automate here. Okay. So I'll open the Eclipse here. So I'll create a class under demos. So I create a class name scroll demo. Okay, I say scroll command. Otherwise I say mobile scroll demo. Okay, because already we have a lot of scroll demos here. So I say mobile scroll demo. Okay, I create a class here, and I'll copy the, as usually I used to. So I copy the setup and tear down methods here so that we can save the time. Let's paste it here and do the requirement changes. So remove this unwanted package name and remove this details here and change the class to the mobile scroll demo. Okay, that's it. So our before class and after class methods are ready. That is a setup and tear down already. So I am using capabilities, that is a platform name, automation name, and device name. Okay, the device name is this one. Okay, so what I will do, first of all I had to open this press to home application. Okay, and I need to get the package name here. So what I am using a method called driver dot activate app. So I need to provide the package name here. Okay, I am opening that particular press to home app. Okay, and then I need to click on this fruits and vegetables. So what I will do, we'll open quickly the Appium inspector to identify the elements here. So Appium inspector I opened. I just run the session here based on just give the platform name and automation name I give it. That's it. Okay, I not launch the Appium server. Just a minute, I launch the Appium server here. Appium server. So I'll launch in the Appium server here. Then I'll create a session. Appium server is getting launched. Yes. Now I start a session here so that I can identify the elements here. So I want to click on the fruits and vegetables, right? So I need to want the locator values here. Okay, I want the details of this one. So this is the, okay, this one I just copy here and I write the code here. Go back, driver dot find element appium by dot Android UIAutomater2 and I provide the value here. So I had to click on this one. Okay, so once I click on this one, it will open the, okay, once I click on this one, it will open the scrollable element here. Okay, so I'll go back here, just refresh. So I want a scrollable element here. Okay, so if you see, if I click on this one, okay, the scroll, what is scrollable element here? Okay, so okay, you see here, just you need to get it here. Yeah, so this is a scrollable, wait a minute. So this is a scrollable element because here I have all these scrollable elements stored here. So this is a scrollable element. That is the, so this is the scrollable element here. Okay, so in this scrollable element we have all these elements here. Okay, so we need to identify like this. Okay, I just copy this one and in this scrollable element I had to find the element here. So I say find element appium by dot Android UIAutomater2 and I had to provide this element details here. That is the, okay, scrollable element here. Okay, in this one now our main part starts. Okay, so here I provide the TED.sleep also, so that it, I had to provide the package name. Okay, package name, it comes automatically. See, this is a package name. I just click on this one, the package name. Okay, and I'll give the TED.sleep here so that it takes some time, and in time we can explain also. Just I give some 3 seconds and I say throws declaration, yes. Okay, also I provide so that we can discuss the code. Okay, now in this scrollable element, okay, now our main starts. Okay, here I need to add the, I had to use this command mobile colon scroll. Okay, how I can able to use this one. Okay, and I had to use this all arguments here. So coming back to the Eclipse, so here I had to use driver dot execute script and key and object I need to provide here. Okay, that what is the key I need to provide? That is the mobile colon scroll. Mobile colon scroll is the command and it is a key here. Okay, mobile colon scroll, and I need to provide the arguments here. Okay, I need to provide the arguments. So what I will do, I'll create a hash map here and I'll provide this hash map in this one. Okay, so I'll say hash map and the key is string and the value is the object. value is the object here, and I say this as scroll. I give name as scroll object. Okay, and new. Okay, this is what I create a map here, hash map, and here I need to put all the values, that is the arguments here. All these arguments I need to use, that is the element ID, strategy, selector. So these values I am placing in our hash map here. Okay, these are the key. So you can say element ID is the key, strategy is the key, and selector is the key, and I had provided the values, corresponding values for that particular arguments. So get back to here, and here I say scrollable object, right? Yeah, scrollable object. Object dot put. Okay, put, and this is the element ID I have to use. Element ID. I is a caps here, and the value I need to put. The element ID I need to put is a scrollable element ID. If you see here, okay, what it says, element ID, the identifier of the scrollable element. Okay, the scrollable element. What is a scrollable element here? So this is our scrollable element. Okay, so in this case, this is the scrollable element. Okay, in this scrollable element we have these elements, right? So I had to provide this element here. So I say element. Okay, and you say here I declare as web element. Okay, so this is element I got. So I need to pass here. So normally we know, right? If I pass this one here, it not, I need to get the get ID here. So I'll not get ID here, method. Okay, so how I want to get this method ID? I want to cast it here. So I want to cast this element under web, remote web element. Okay, now I'll say get ID. Okay, so I need to cast this one to get this web element ID here. Okay, so not here, see, sorry, I had to place here, sorry. Okay, I had to place here. Okay, now I have got the element ID. The next one I need to provide is the strategy and the selector. Okay, now I'll get back to here. Put. Now I want to add the strategy here. So this is the key here, strategy. Okay, and the value I need to provide here. Okay, and you provide the value here. So what is the value here? Okay, I want, suppose, see. Okay, in this case I want to scroll till capsicum red. Okay, I want to scroll till to capsicum red. Okay, just a minute, I want to scroll to capsicum red. So I go here and just refresh. So I want to get the strategy and selector here. Okay, for this one. So what is the strategy here? Android UIAutomater. Android UIAutomater. This is the strategy. So copy this one. This is the strategy for a particular element. And I need to provide the value also, right? And the selector also, right? So role object dot put. So now I will just selector. Next value is selector. Okay, and I need to provide the value here. Okay, and I go here and you can see that this is the value here. Okay, the text, I need to copy this text here. Okay, I copied this one. I say I copy this text here. But it will be confusing, but once you get it right, you'll get it here. So I said text brackets, paste this one, and then double quotation, okay, and this slash, and here also slash. Okay, so this is the one we got it here. So I need to remove these extra spaces here. Okay, and here the space. Okay. Okay, and I have provided the strategy, that is the for this element I have the strategy is Android UIAutomater. Hyphen is important here. Hyphen Android UIAutomater, and the value is text. By using text I am finding this element here, the cabbage red. Okay, and I have to give this format here, text, okay, brackets, slash, okay, cabbage name, element name here, and then slash colon I had to give it. So I had provided the element ID, scrollable element ID, strategy, and selector here. So I had to provide one more here is the. So what I will do, I will not provide this argument which is not is a optional here, okay, which is the maximum max swipes. Okay, I not provide this one. This is optional. Okay, so I want to swipe as I want to score to the element here. Okay, I not provide this one. So now I need to provide this map object here. Okay, that's it. If I want to provide individually, what I had to immutable map of like that I had to provide here. So we will see the next example here. So I have created a map here, hash map, and I provided the values here. This is the first scenario. Okay, in the first scenario I have provided these values here. Okay, the first scenario is what our first scenario. I need to perform it just normal scroll. Okay, this is our first scenario. So I say what I will do, I just copy this one. I create 3 tests. I rename this test is 2. So all these three I need to cover 3. Okay, and I use priority here. Priority. I want to run this first, and next I want to run this as second. Okay, this is the priority 2. Priority 2, and this one is the this test is the priority 3. I'm just keeping the order here. Okay. Okay, in our first test what we are doing here, I am performing a normal scroll here. That's it, normal scroll I need to perform. Because it open the app and thus it will be beginning only. So go back here and I say I want to fit this one also in the console. Okay, and next one here, what is happened? So already it is in view. Okay, so perform scroll when element is already in view means it will not perform any scroll because it is already in view. Okay, it will try to scroll but it is already in view. Okay, so in this case we see already seen what exactly mean by. So it says this function returns immediately if the destination element is already visible in our viewport. Okay, this one we are automating here, the scenario. Okay, and I say I want to print this one in the console. Okay, and the second scenario, third scenario is I want to scroll here. See, I want to scroll to the unknown element. Okay, unknown location of the element. Okay, here. Okay, and I will print this one also. Okay, so first I'll come back here. It is cabbage red. Okay, and it will stop here, cabbage z, and then same thing I'll provide in the cabbage z here, so it will not scroll because already it was there. It will check for the cabbage, already the visible port, so it will stop there. So now I'll provide one more item because I don't see, I will just move it here. Okay, I don't know which scroll up or down or city. I'm scrolling here. Okay, so I say here I'll go with kiwi. Okay, kiwi pack of 3. Okay, I'll just go here, copy the, I'll just refresh in our Appium inspector. I want a kiwi, this text I want. Okay, I want to scroll this particular element here because I don't know where exactly it is. Okay, which part it is. Okay, I had to move upwards or the after the cabbage, red cabbage, I want to know, I want to go to this particular element. Okay, so I don't know, right, where exactly it is. So I just go here, I just place here, this is what I want, kiwi pack of 3. Once it reach here, I want to click on that element. Okay, driver dot, just go to the Appium inspector and I say I want to click on that particular element, and driver dot find element, Appium by, and this is Android UIAutomater, and then I provide the value here. So I want to scroll there, click on that one. Okay, here also I give some red dot slip here so that it wait for some time. So in the time we can discuss. So just 3 seconds. So these 3 scenarios we are checking here. Okay, so what exactly we written here? So first of all, you open this Fresh to Home app. I click on this banner, that is the fruits and vegetables. Then I go to the scrolling this particular view. Okay, scrollable view. Then I am searching for this particular element, cabbage z. Okay, based upon this element ID is the scrollable element, right? And then strategy is I am using is Android UIAutomater strategy, and the selector I am using this value here. Okay, this is the first part. And second part, what happened? This is normal scroll. And second test is performing scroll when the element is already in viewport. So what happened in this first test, I will scroll to the particular cabbage z, right? So already is visible in our viewport. So how it will act here? Okay, this is what we are testing in our second one. And third one, we are to scroll to a particular element, that is the kiwi pack of 3 element. Okay, and I want to click on this one, and I don't know which direction I have to move. Okay, even now also you don't know, right, which direction I had to go to down or forward or upward. So in this case, what will happen, how it works, this function is, so it will scroll to very beginning of the scrollable control and try to reach the designated element by scrolling it to parent by step by step. Okay, what will we do? It means, okay, after this cabbage z, okay, the third test I want to scroll to kiwi, right? So then what it will do, it will go to the first initial, then it will start for which it will middle. Okay, it will go to the starting, then it starts scrolling to for that particular element till this it finds the particular element based upon our strategy and selector. Okay, so our code is ready. Okay, our code is ready here. So just check the code. Yes, everything is ready. We have provided the strategy properly because it is, if spelling is wrong, it will not work. So see, I not want this activate, right, because already it was there, right? I'll remove this one. So I want to remove all this thing. I want to remove this one because this is not needed. This element also I am removing it because already we have kept it here. Okay, and here also the same thing I need to do. the same thing I need to do here. Yes, yeah, everything is right. Now we will test our code. So our emulator, I just close this app. So all these three it has to work. So here also I'll just stop my Appium server, then I restart my Appium server here. See this. Okay, Appium server I'm starting here. Okay, now I need to run this code. So all these tests I need to check. So it has to open the press to home app, the first line. Okay, then it has to click on the banner image, that is the fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables, it has to click. Now our scrollable element is there. Now it has to perform the normal scroll. To it has to go to the cabbage red. See, it is performing a normal scroll and it's checking. See, it is a one scroll here. Cabbage red, it came. The first scenario is completed. The second one, already it is in viewport because already it is there. See, it not done any scroll. Now I am searching for the kiwi fruit. Okay, I don't know where exactly. So it went to the beginning. Okay, then it is started. See, now it has to go to the kiwi pack of 3 element here, and it has to click on that particular element. See, so it went to beginning, then it has to coming searching for the element in our scrollable element here. So it's searching for that one, kiwi pack of 3. Yeah, see, this is how we can able to use this command, that is the mobile scroll, and it automatically detect the direction also, okay, based upon our element ID, strategy and selector. Okay, so if you like this video, okay, and in our coming videos we will see the scroll direction horizontal, and we can use the other strategies like accessibility ID, okay, and the class name. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Keep learning and happy learning. Bye.